Being an imam on social media, I've experienced hate, Islamophobia, to the extent that I've had comments from people who have said that you're going to get killed, which has been disturbing. But at the same time, the saddest thing is that I'm used to the hate and the abuse. Our responsibility in my job was to report it to the police, so they're aware that this takes place and this happens. Naturally, people are more cautious when they step outside their homes. We have our own security presence at our mosques, which is a massive blessing to keep all the worshippers that come here safe.
Documented anti-Muslim hate crimes are on the rise. In February, new figures showed the number of reports received by victim support service Tell Mama surged between 2023 and 2024, just as major events such as the Israel and Gaza war, far-right riots and revived debates around grooming gangs hit the headlines.
So it's really important to look at it from a wider perspective and not cherry-pick certain stories and cases, because naturally that will create frustration and fears within people.
Tell Mama is the UK's main watchdog, recording anti-Muslim hate since 2012, and it recently received the highest number of cases in any 1 year since its founding, with over 6,000 incidents recorded in 2024. But just as it's seen spikes in both online and street-based crime, the government announced it would be ceasing its funding. Some now worry that could leave a major gap in support and monitoring right when it's needed the most.
Tell Mama reported there had been a stark rise in the intensification of language calling for the banning and removal of British Muslims from UK political life.
We know that politics in this country has become more and more divisive. We know that there's more open hostility towards MPs. You know, we've had 2 MPs murdered in recent years. So we know that MPs are under threat and, you know, sort of feeling that sort of pressure.
Firstly, it's about people's confidence to report, and we know that trust and confidence is low in policing, and Tell Mama was a third, if you like, a third way of reporting, third-party reporting, and a lot more people who don't feel comfortable with policing go to organisations such as Tell Mama. So that's perhaps, you know, why there's been an increase as well, because they've done a lot of good work. We need better community policing, we need better understanding of hate crime, better understanding of Islamophobia. That will come when the government gives a definition, because the government themselves have to lead by example and take things seriously. If they're cutting funding of the organisation that does most of the third-party reporting, and there still isn't a definition on Islamophobia, that doesn't really bode well, and that doesn't send a really good message out. So I'd like the government to be more dedicated on tackling it and take it more seriously. Not just words, we need action.